must confess that the first figure from Mythiclegions that really got me was this cloaked mystery man called Duban, with a eagle on his arm. It is not as ridiculously overpriced as other figures, and so I took this opportunity. And yet it is an awesome figure, for both the original design, the tools that they make available to you, and especially that cape and the eagle, of course. Not a very recent release, but still worth sharing. My box is a simple one, but it provides adequate protection. Of course, it's not bulletproof, but Duban is strongly secured by wires, so I guess he's safe enough. The hooded head and the dark complexion with bright green eyes really complement each other. He's not as heavily armored as a knight, but he still has plating for the torso and lower legs. It is nicely painted, while the brownish clothing part is okay, even if it is a bit plain. Maybe something to improve in the future. Once you hit the articulations and arms and legs, for arms and legs, then you are fine. But of course this is not a toy, and so once you probably have got your correct position, you don't want to move it again, so you would just leave it be. The crossbow is simple but well done, with this cotton thread, I guess. Strangely there is no bolt, so I don't know why. And then you have this knife, which is fitting because he's probably a sneaky guy, and so a knife is very appropriate. They also include two pauldrons for the shoulders, very well done, but they suddenly block the arms from moving as I want, and they will be under the cape anyway, so I personally won't use them. This is because I want Duban to be able to welcome his friendly nameless eagle, which I will call Xylernian, in reference to Tolkienian lore. Great paintwork, but he's glued to the armrest, which has pros and cons. We finally get to the real piece of resistance, which is the cape. And the cape is a nice grey fabric with metal wiring inside, so that once you are able to put these in the shape that you want, you will be able to actually keep that position, which is what we all want for our dark ranger. To dress the cape, you have to pop up the head, and then put the cape and then plug the head back. It's nothing difficult. And here you go, the mystery man. Isn't he cool? The cloak has internal wiring, so it will keep the shape that you decide. It's a very common solution, yet it's very cool and functional. In my case, I want to leave both arms free so that I can keep the crossbow in one, while also in the other almost horizontal raised hand I can keep the eagle standing there. all in all, I really like this pose. It is a prototypical ranger, if you want. And if you compare this with the other action figure that I own, you see that it's not very tall, and you can also see the metal pauldron here. Now going to the conclusions. So the aura is great, there is that minimal armor which blends really nice with their overall ranger-like look. There is the mighty eagle, which is very peculiar for this figure, and that there is that crossbow, even if there is no bolt for that crossbow. If you want to be really picky about what is not really perfect, then you can see that the hood color and the cape color do not really match if you pay really close attention, and the arms and trousers could have benefited from additional inking. Thank you for your patience in arriving to the end of the video, and if you have the possibility, please click like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot.